Hello and welcome to Quays News. I'm Paul Coleman.
And I'm Tina Perusa. Here's what's coming up on the programme today.
The University of Manchester has come under fire after 3 male students came together to create a pro-life society.
Popular high-end sushi restaurant was forced to close yesterday after being attacked by a masked man.
Our reporter Ruby Wetherill went to the Brunswick Mill Studios in Salford.
And our sports specialist Natalie Durkin will be bringing us up to date with all the latest in the world of sport.
Students at the University of Manchester are speaking out against the creation of a pro-life society on campus. Maddie Ellis has this report.
A new pro-life society has been approved by the University of Manchester Students' Union. The society is run by 2 male committee members, the president, George Vincent, who studies history of art, and the treasurer, Jacob Karinatan, who is studying medicine. The society's motto is supporting the dignity of every human life. An anonymous petition has been created on the 12th of February and is set to dissolve the society, which has gained over 10,000 signatures in just 2 days. Many people felt this was shocking and upsetting. The TikTok star Heather Bowling took to her social media to express her thoughts.
If you're a woman, please watch this video. So I go to University of Manchester and I was in the library tonight and I got sent a screenshot of a new Instagram account, a pro-life society.
And the fact that younger boys could see that like someone who does medicine is the treasurer of it, it kind of puts validity to the opinion for boys that maybe aren't well informed and makes them think, oh, like maybe this is like something I should be believing in too.
Disappointing, it really is disappointing. I work for the university myself, so I know there's a lot of like hoops to jump through when you get anything approved, so the fact that this has been approved is quite sad really, and obviously it's a sensitive topic and it shouldn't have been done, should it?
A statement issued on behalf of student executive officers assures students that it is here to support, encourage and assist students in running counter campaigns on issues that matter to you. Earlier today, the Society released a statement stating that we are a positive society that exists first and foremost to help and support people at all stages of life. We exist to encourage students to think critically about the way we define and value human life.
As many couples dined out for Valentine's Day last night, one restaurant was in for a shock.
The popular sushi restaurant Musu, located in Spinningfield, suffered from a break-in. Our reporter Luke Pons has more.
Okay, if you have taste, you will appreciate that Meat is Murder is the best album around at the moment. It'll be #1 next week. From it, the Smiths.
Apologies for that technical difficulties.
Liberal Democrats have called on the council yesterday to open up more potential developments and future regeneration in the Quays. Our reporter Sabrina Ephraim reports.
Yes, now Salford Quays Liberal Democrat councillor Paul Hilbron is calling on the council to get it right for future regeneration projects to come in Salford. Now the Democrats have called on the council yesterday to prioritise the needs of its community as a whole at the heart of its framework. They said they believe in sustainability and affordable housing. Over the last few years, there has been multiple development proposals for Media City and Salford Quays, including the Salford Quays 2030 vision. Now, this vision plan is said to have potential to bring over 3,000 new homes and more business opportunities. If development goes ahead, the Quays Liberal Democrat are also calling for an increase in public services to be guaranteed to offset the population's increase. This will include additional police on patrol, increased school places, and extra trams and buses. Now, the Quays has seen a 700–800% increase in population in a decade, with the numbers only going up. Mr. Hilbron stated that we can only regenerate once. We need to make it sure we get it right for all the residents in the community.
It's been 40 years since Manchester band The Smiths debuted their self-titled album. 4 decades on, Manchester and Salford's once proud music scene has somewhat fallen from grace.
But a project at the Brunswick Mill Studios in Salford has been set up to rejuvenate the local music scene and inspire grassroots music in the city. Ruby Wetherill reports.
Okay, if you have taste, you will appreciate that Meaty's Murder is the best album around at the moment. It'll be #1 next week. From it, The Smiths, How Soon Is Now?
While Top of the Pops may be long gone, we may be seeing the next Smiths coming out of Salford soon. I visited the Brunswick Mill rehearsal studios that used to be located in Encoats and has recently moved to Salford to find out a little bit more about the grassroots music scene in the city. Mike from the studio told me all about their plan for a green space, a concert hall, and even more rehearsal rooms to be added in. So, what's the sort of image on how long is it sort of looking to take to get fully operational?
We've got the first gig on the 13th of April, hopefully, which is only like, 8, 9, 10 weeks. We'll start hopefully putting on regular gigs. Perfect. So it's just a matter of how much money we can get in, really.
Played like all the big clubs out in Ibiza, like Eden, residencies out there with like Ocean Beach. So I used to spend my summers in Ibiza, and then during COVID I just thought, let's kind of try and take it to the next level, build something that's a little bit different and kind of challenge myself.
Yeah, definitely.
The filmmaker and a photographer that have that studio there, they're going to be doing a lot of work on the gigs that we do.
Mike told me he plans for it to be a community space for all the creatives in the area to come and show off their skills. The location is triumphing the Manchester and Salford grassroots music scene, and we hope to see more from it in the future. Ruby Wetherill, Quays News.
Well, it's been a busy week for sport, and our reporter Natalie Durkin has more.
FIFA national team rankings have been announced, with England ranked 3rd after France and then Argentina, who took the top spot for another year running. Over the past year, 2 teams have exceeded expectations, as Nigeria have moved up 14 positions and Qatar up 20 places following international success. In the cricket world, India have closed day 1 of the 3rd test match of the men's international series on 326-5 against England. Christian Horner is to make his first public appearance tonight since the allegations of inappropriate behaviour was announced last week. As Red Bull Racing will showcase their RB20, their 2024 car hit the Silverstone circuit yesterday as fans caught a glimpse of the RB20 on track. And finally, the Lionesses have a London Overground line named after them. From Euston to Watford Junction via Wembley, it will be named the Lioness Line.
And that's all we have time for today.
Tune in next week for more news updates. Goodbye.